Hey everybody, this is TJ hanging out with Superfan.
Hey.
And the little guy who suddenly got littler.
He shrunk.
He shrunk. It's one of his powers.
But he's got some cool duds on.
He sure does. I guess he's trying out for Grease or something. But today, you
for the
called...
Happy Days reboot.
Yeah. Today, while I was here at home, you gave me a call and said you had gone to a yard sale. Not a yard sale, an estate sale, right?
An estate sale,
An estate sale. And you picked up some vintage records for $1.
Total.
A total. Not $1 a piece. The ones we're going to show you here, they're not $1 a piece. $1 for all of them here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So less than a quarter each.
That's 20 cents a piece.
Yeah. And these are records that I probably may not really be that interested myself personally, though there are definitely tracks on these albums that I'd be interested in, and I will definitely, listen to these.
And that's why I picked them up.
Yeah, I mean, for
20 cents?
Oh my gosh, yeah. But we wanted to show you these here. Now...
you haven't even looked at the inside yet.
No, I haven't yet. I haven't looked at the inside yet. I've just looked at the covers here. So first, we're going to look at this one here. Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits. And these are vintage.
Yeah, I think these would probably be original pressing.
I've never seen this back cover before. There's a little bit of flaking here on the back here, a tiny bit, and tiny bit of ring wear, some ring wear that you can see, but still nice. Look at the interior gatefold. I mean, this is really, this is really nice for such an old record here. I'll pull this out here. Let's take a look here. Oh, okay. It's paper sleeve. Here's the sleeve. The record is actually separated from the sleeve. But here's the sleeve. And let's go ahead here. Get that record out of here. Yeah, I'd say this is in pretty good shape. I'm looking at the dead wax here. I bet there's something I can learn off this dead wax here. Yeah, I'd say this looks pretty darn good.
Pretty pristine.
I don't know if I'd say pristine as I look at it in the light, but I can see, depending on what the lighting was like where you were at, it might look, you could certainly at first glance think it's pristine. Looking at it in the light as I reflect off, I can see, that there's definitely been some physical interaction, but still though, for
a 50-year-old record.
Yeah, I have found much worse looking records that sounded really great when I put them on the turntable. After just a simple carbon fiber brush cleaning, maybe 2 or 3 cleanings, sounding really, really good. This sleeve, let's take a look at it here. It's in pretty good shape. I don't know if there's a split here. Yeah, there's a split at the bottom. I mean, I would just put this in a new sleeve anyways. But irregardless, for right now, it should just be at least in this sleeve. Before we put it back in its cover here. Yeah, nice textured cover. I've never owned this album here on CD or vinyl.
But there's some good songs on it.
Oh yeah, of course there's some good songs on here. Yeah. There's definitely some good songs on this album here. But yeah, I mean, I can see some little dents here and there on the cover, but they're very minor. But for a freaking buck, or 20 cents basically, or under 25 cents, however you want to look at it.
Well, 20 cents is it.
Yeah. Huh. Pretty darn nice. Let's look at another one here. Now this one, definitely I can see where this would interest you, of course.
Yeah.
This is The Sound of Music, which is one of your favorite movies of all time. In fact, I never saw this movie until I knew you.
Yeah, I made you watch it.
You did, and I'm glad you did, because I avoided this movie like the plague. I, for some reason, just had this idea that this movie would be this just total chick film.
Well, it kind of is.
It's way more than that. That's doing it an injustice if you call it that. I mean, that's what I was calling it at the time. I knew it had to be really good because of its reputation, but I just couldn't get past my own personal prejudice about it.
And there are camps in regards to this movie.
Uh-huh.
You love it or hate it.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll tell you, basically my review of the film was that after they get married, the film could have ended right there, and it still would have been this great film. It still would have been a great film, but then it has this whole extra second half where they're fleeing the Nazis.
Yeah.
And and it's like, when we got to the wedding, I thought, oh wow, what a great film. It's over, right? No, it's not. This cover here, just overall, just the color, the gloss here on the front, it looks really good. I mean, a few little dents here and there, but still, some fraying here on the bottom. I'm being real nitpicky here. You did very well here with this. Let's pull this out here. Again, they've got the record not in the sleeve.
I don't know if that's a sleeve or a booklet.
That looks more like a booklet. This one shows a bit more wear than the other one, but still pretty good. And RCA Victor. You're right. This is not a sleeve. This is a booklet.
Which leads me to believe that it is more of an original pressing. I'm going to have to take a look at that.
This booklet looks really, really nice. It's in excellent condition.
I think it's probably worth it just for the booklet.
I would say so, yeah. Just for the booklet alone, it's worth it. Wow. Let's see here.
May I?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Hey, they're yours.
Yes, they are.
You're the one who spent the buck. You spent the big bucks on this. But yeah, no, very, very nice. Yeah, we need to get this one a sleeve ASAP. I have plenty of them. And we will make sure all of these are properly sleeved. I wonder if the other albums are going to be like this with no, where they're separate from their sleeves. I don't know, maybe they thought it was easier to get to the record that way. Not a good way to do it.
Well, a lot of people did that, though, back in the day.
Yeah. So this next one here, The Carpenters, Close to You. I've always really had a real soft spot for The Carpenters, so I'm really glad to see this here. I've only ever had Greatest Hits compilation. Let's look at this one here. Has We've Only Just Begun, Close to You, I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Huh. Oh, it has a cover of Help that I don't think I've ever heard. I've never heard their cover of Help. Okay, so looking at this one here, there's a little $2 sticker, of course, written on the top here. But again, she didn't spend that. But when you move it in light, you can see just a lot of, I don't know what you call this here. I'm not a professional grader, but
Where?
yeah, just you can see like,
because that's like a silver metallic cover.
Yeah.
So it's a different kind of ink, and it's gonna wear differently.
Yeah.
Than like your average album. And there were thousands of records there.
Yeah.
But I would say that I went through about 6 boxes that had over 100 records each.
Yeah.
And this was the cream of the crop. It was a lot of big bands, a
Yeah.
lot of Perry Como, no polka or Nana Muscuri, which
Yeah.
always seems to be there, but I may have missed it because I didn't go through that box.
Yeah. Yeah. When you say cream of the crop, what you mean is music that we would have some interest in actually hearing,
Yeah.
listening to. And a lot of it was just like, Perry Como we're just not interested in.
Yeah. No.
You know,
Annie Williams.
Not even for $1, not even for, 25 cents are we interested. And that's fine, just different tastes. Here's the sleeve here, the inner sleeve.
Which is kind of a fun inner sleeve.
Yeah, well, it's, of course, showing you other records that they have available, which was very common back then. But we've got this bit of artwork here. There we go. And let's look at the record here. This one is in its sleeve, at least. Let's take a look here. And again, pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah, I was in a garage. It wasn't really well lit.
Yeah, it can be difficult, depending on the lighting when you
But-
look at it. And
And this is much brighter light.
yeah, I'm looking at it in very bright. We've got very bright light here to shoot with, so I can see it in very bright light, and I can see more of the imperfections on the disc. But still, I've seen much worse play pretty good. Play fine, after a little
Yeah.
bit of a cleaning.
They look clean enough.
Oh yeah, they look acceptable, definitely. They definitely don't look unacceptable. So yeah, the Carpenter's close to you. I think what is impressive though about these for the price is just how sturdy these covers feels. All these covers, despite their imperfections, despite little frays, dings, nicks, that type of thing. The covers feel very sturdy. A lot of times with these used records, the covers just feel so flimsy and floppy. They've really been through the wear and tear.
Yeah.
So this one here we go. John Denver's Greatest Hits. And
Once again, there's probably a couple songs on there that we'll want.
yeah, and now, the colors are really vibrant. The gloss is still there. And when I hold it in light, and you probably couldn't see this, I can see little ding rings where there's like these dings going around it. But it's, like I said, if you hold it in the right way, you don't even notice it. You can't even see it. You've got to hold it in just the right light at the right angle, and then you can see it. So like I said, these imperfections are there, but they're not like hugely noticeable.
Once again, 50-year-old album.
Yeah.
You gotta expect somewhere.
Now this one here, okay, this one's in its sleeve. Let's pull it out. Yeah, there's at least a few songs on this that, I would be interested, you would be interested in. We are not John Denver fans, but Leaving on a Jet Plane, Take Me Home, Country Roads, Rocky Mountain High. Of course, I remember these back in the 70s. I was, Sunshine on My Shoulder. Yeah. I knew this kid in high school. During the 70s, he was a big John Denver fan, and he got so ridiculed and teased for that. Because everybody in high school was, like, Zeppelin, man. That sort of thing. And so all the other guys, were like, Zeppelin, dude. John Denver? Give me a break, man. Yeah. I have to cut that out. Anyways, okay. But I'll have fun trying to cut out that part. Superfan.
Just bleep me.
That's what I mean. I'll just bleep you there. Okay. The sleeve looks really nice here. And oftentimes, like I said, sleeves will look really worn out. Really, really worn out. Yeah, physically, these are in really good shape, all things considered. Not pristine or mint, but very clean. Here we go. This is probably the cleanest one so far of these here, as I look at it here. Yeah, this has the least amount of any kind of like surface wear or marks that I can see. And some of that's just from probably people just handling it with their fingers, you know. And there might be songs on here I've never heard that I might say, oh, you know, that's a really good song. I like that song. But I noticed there is a little sticker here on the cover. And it says here, let me show this here to all of you. It says here, clean. We're really glad they did that. You know, take an adhesive sticker and write clean.
At least they didn't write it directly on the cover.
At least they didn't do that.
Although
Yeah.
they may have taken the sticker, put it on the cover, and written clean.
Yeah. It's like having a copy of Action Comics #1, which last time I looked, that book sold for $1 million. And writing on it, mint condition. There we go. This is not that bad, but I can't help but think of that as my comparison. You know, that would be the meanest joke to pull on someone. Sell them a copy of Action Comics #1 and see it. Okay, before I do here, let me just do this real quick there. Mint condition. There you go. Watch their face just like, that'd be one of those cool, like, candid camera type of things, you know? You wouldn't have a real copy, you'd have an incredibly good forgery. Anyways, and this last one here is also the Carpenters. And it has that little sticker also that says clean.
Be careful when you open that one. Lay it down flat.
Yeah, I could tell there's something about it here. At first I thought this was a cup, but then I realized there's this perforation here.
No,
And
yeah,
here.
but it's like an envelope.
Oh, okay. You have to lift it like this. Okay, so I'll show this here in case you've never seen this. You Carpenters fans probably have seen this before, but you open it like this. I kind of used the top end for a moment there just to get it to come out a little bit here.
I guess we should have brought the record butler over.
No, it's okay. We're going to give this one a cleaning here, but there we go. I mean, yeah, to the naked eye, when you just look at these here, these look really, really clean. Looking at them closely in some serious light, you can catch things, but I'm sure in a garage that would be hard to do. But this has, I see Superstar.
I thought one of them had Close to You on it.
That was the other one, yeah. Has cover of Walk On By. It has a cover of Do You Know the Way to San Jose? Or did they originally release that one? I don't think it's one of their originals, but it may have been they were the ones to originally recorded. Rainy Days and Mondays, another classic. Let Me Be the One. For All We Know. It has For All We Know on it. These are a lot of great hits. But yeah. So, yeah. These are all really, really nice. I mean...
And it's some fun stuff that you wouldn't go out of your way to get.
No, it's not. I do appreciate you going out and picking these up. This was really cool of you to do this. Oh, and I should mention this one here. Let me just put the record down here on top of the others real quick here on the covers of the others. But this one here, again, given how fragile all this, the way this was put together, it still feels very sturdy. It still feels fairly new. You can see a little bit of flaking here maybe, but yeah, it looks pretty doggone new. Nicely done. Yeah. So yeah, Superfan called me and said that she'd picked these up at an estate sale. And she kept saying, I spent $1. I said, $1 each? That's great. And she kept saying, no, $1 for all of them. Are you serious? $1 for all of them? And anyways, though, but yeah, these are really great. Yeah, these will be fun just to check them out. And even if we decide not to keep them, to just,
I figure you'll keep the Carpenters because you're a fan.
I'm a greatest hits fan of the Carpenters. Now, I should say I love Karen Carpenter's voice. To
Yes.
me, she is one of the greatest female vocalists of all time. I've always thought I should make a video just about her. I've always thought she was highly underrated. Anyway, Superfan, thanks for letting me share this
No problem.
with everybody. And thank you all for watching. As always, if you like these videos, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon. And thank you, patron supporters, for all that you do. And patron supporters do receive exclusive weekly videos not available here on the channel. And everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.